Good morning, beautiful people, and welcome back to Creating with Mimi. It is the morning and it's pretty early, but I'm getting started today because it's going to be another hot one. So before the sun comes out, I would like to try to get this living room area put together. You're currently seeing it in kind of like in between states. We've already had the flooring painted. I love it. It looks gorgeous. I will be using this sofa table that I made last year. Right now you just see trash bags and little work stuff that I had on here. This I'm moving out, and I was just trying out this lamp. I haven't decided if I'm going to use it outdoor yet. You guys tell me what you think. I think it's kind of cute. Let's see. I think it's kind of cute, but I'm just not 100% sure if I'm going to use it in the outdoor decor or living room area this year. So I'll put this to the side. I've never put together a sofa before by myself. I usually have a team when we're doing our installs. So this is going to be interesting to see if I can put this sofa together. This will be the living room area outdoors. But this year I wanted to do something a little bit different, and I didn't necessarily want to use patio furniture. I want to see how well I can do or put a room together using everyday furniture that you would use inside. And I think I can get away with it because this is covered. And the furniture will be protected other than the fact, you know, when the wind blows. But I've got a trick for that. I have a lot of white outside this year, even in the dining area. The benches, the custom benches that are made, they're white and they're gorgeous. But there's a spray that I utilize inside for the table in the kitchen. We eat there every day, and I place that on the chairs, 0 spots. So I will share that spray with you guys, and I think if this spray works outdoors, it's a winner. It's a keeper. It's not inexpensive, but it's not super expensive when it does the job, right? If it does the job, it's perfect. So I'm going to spray the benches today, leave them out to dry, and maybe I might get to setting the table for the season as to what I want it to look like, and I want to share that table with you guys because it's gorgeous. I'm changing the color this year. I've already changed the lamps. I've changed a lot of stuff this year. But I've tweaked things. I've used what I already own, and the only really new things that I'm utilizing is this area and the dining room area. Everything else I'm just repurposing. So I can't wait to get started. Let's see if your girl can put together a sofa and 2 chairs by herself. All right, as you can see, I brought in some reinforcements because I thought the sofa was going to be a lot more difficult than what it was. It's only really 4 pieces. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, and she's beautiful. This is a teddy fabric, and yes, guys, I am working with white out here, and she's kind of like off-white. So what I'm going to do is I will be spraying her with this protector. It's a fabric protector, and I used it on the inside of the house for my chairs in the kitchen area, that dining table, and so far so good. So I'm not sure about it here because this is more like a teddy Sherpa kind of fabric, and so it has a texture to it, I guess is the only thing that I would say. Okay, so let's spray it. And then I'm going to do a little bit more cleaning up this area. And I'm just going to drench this really good. I can't really see the spray going on, but I can feel it. So I think I'm covering every area that I need to cover. Any liquid, it just repels off of the fabric. And I've only had, as a designer, I've only had that type of spray that I used before, but it was an aerosol can, and they discontinued it. For whatever reason, they discontinued it, and I've never been able to find something to replace it until now. But this stuff is really, really good. I will mop up this area here instead of getting the power wash. I've had this power wash twice already, and then the guys, well, once the guys power washed it, then they came and they cleaned the windows, and I don't even want to talk about that window company because my windows were professionally cleaned and I still have crud in my windows. So I don't know how that happened, how they can honestly say they professionally cleaned something and these windows are still cruddy. And then after that, I decided that I wanted to have the palm trees trimmed because they were getting to be overgrown. And the guy came out to do that. Girl, the palm trees are bald-headed now. There's very little left of the palm tree. I just wanted them cleaned up a little bit. I didn't want to do a COVE haircut. I think it's called a COVE. I am getting to know my new flooring outside and what it needs to be. It is the color black, so it's going to show, I think, quite a bit of dust, but it's super, super easy. It's just like mopping the kitchen floor. So I'm just gonna mop up what I don't like in this section, just like I would my kitchen floor. Then I'll take it and dry it faster because I want to put the rug down and keep moving. This is the same rug that I have on the other side of the house. It's just gorgeous. It's an indoor, outdoor rug, and I love it because it's black like the floor, because I want to keep that black theme going on. The only thing that it has these little bells on the end of it. I will be cutting them all off. I do not like or care for fringe or bells or any of that type of embellishment. So I will be taking those off. But for right now, we'll leave them on. One of the things that I like to do when adding in or making a living room complete, even though I shortened the sofa that I normally would have in this space by maybe 12 inches or so, it's not that big of a deal, it doesn't matter that much, but I still want to bring in the indoors, outdoor effect, really a true effect without using patio furniture. So I'm going to bring in these gorgeous tables. I love what this is doing, the gold with the black rug. It's absolutely gorgeous with the white, keeping in theme of what we have going on in this space already. I have the earth tone globes above, so it's not a big deal to bring in the gold below with the white sofa and then the black table and the White House trimmed in the black. But you have to see the overall effect to really get what's going on, and I'm going to try to film it as best as possible. These tables are not new. I've had them in my living room maybe 3 years ago. They were such a classic table that I didn't want to get rid of them. So I just packed them away in the garage, but now I'm bringing them out again. These tables are double glass. There's a mirror at the bottom and see-through glass on top. I love this scroll pattern here. It's just a moment, and the gold is kind of like a bronzy gold, so it's not too wow in your face gold. These tables are absolutely elegant, classic, and really, really divine. I've placed them in I don't know how many clients' homes that I've had to have them for myself. They're not available anymore. Literally, these are at least 4 or 5 years old, and they still look brand new, and so I've just taken them out of the box. Now let's round off our seating. Let's have a moment for the swivel chair. You guys know I love a swivel chair. So simple. I know I might sound crazy to do white furniture out here, but it's just things, right? It's not life or death. And if it works out, great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I think that's the wrong way. I'm almost certain that's the wrong way. There we go. And I will spray this one. But she's comfortable. She's comfortable and she's swiveling to say, hey, how y'all doing? Hello. And mainly important, the people that are right here in front of you. Love this piece. We're gonna put down the second one right here, and that rounds off our area for seating. I will spray this so it can start to dry. Literally, the sofa is still wet. And then I'll start accessorizing this area, moving to the seating over, that's more permanent seating, and I will address that, but I'm not going to do an awful lot to that area because I do want to leave it open, so if people decide to sit and lounge, they can. I like that. And I think I like it also because of what's going on top of it. This chair swivels. It has arms, which I love. I hate the swivel chairs that don't have arms because I want people to be totally comfortable. And she's so easy. It's 2 pieces to put together. Put that down, and she's gorgeous. Swivelly. The swivel is very easy, so it's not hard to swivel. And what else? She's white. Filling in this back area for even more seating. I'm not sure where these chairs were from last year, but I'm going to clean them up really good and use them here. Would you believe it? I power wash these, and look at all this dirt. And they've been power washed, so I don't know. I don't get it. What the heck is going on with the power washer? But I think that's a good contrast. These are black. I'll place something, small table in the middle. We've got the white going on, black concrete. I think that's absolutely perfect. I almost forgot my bug spray this year. Every season, I spray things with this spray, and I love it. No bugs. And this is coming from a place where I had a bug problem, and these little bitty bugs were in there's some kind of water or moisture bug, and they were literally coming into the house through the sinks. And I called the exterminator, the bug guys, nobody had a solution. And I found this spray. I used several different sprays, but this is the one that worked, got rid of them, and they were completely gone. I used them in the windowsills. I will leave a link for this spray, but there are no ants, no bugs around this area. These pots are simply gorgeous. Let's see how to get them out of here. They are packaged so well so that they don't break. Look at that. Gorgeous. There is a trio, and I chose the color gray, but they do come in a taupe, and I may paint this later because I don't know, I'm not a big gray girl, but it's kind of earthy, it's kind of neutral. We'll see. This is the trio. And then you get the 3 plugs if you want to plug in the hole. So you could use these indoor or outdoor. Just simply gorgeous. I'm using them outdoor, but I will put felt on the bottom of these because I'm sitting them on top of a glass table and I don't want the glass to be scratched. What I like about the bows is the varying sizes. This one's super large. So the varying sizes along with the different heights, I think that looks just gorgeous. And I like the gray because I'm going to bring in a camel color. So this is working out perfect. When I sit down, if I could sit on my sofa, it seems like it's a little bit drier. Oh, that's just gorgeous. That's perfect because I've got the different heights, the different variations. The color is different with the black, the white on the chair. And so now I'll make a fire pit, a tabletop fire pit. And this is just gorgeous. Instead of having a fireplace down here, I'll have the fire pits going. I have these fire pits all over the backyard this year, and they're just wonderful because you can just light them up with a candle lighter, and you don't have to worry about propane or any of that, and you get the same exact feeling that you would from a fire pit. I'll place the mulch at the bottom. So let's put a little bit more. When I did the upstairs balcony, I put the tiki pot right next to the mulch, and I thought it would be okay. And one of you guys told me that it could catch on fire, so thank you for that. So pretty. I love the brown. It's like a beach sandy color. It's sand, right? But it's so, the color that it's adding. That's another dimension of decor. Just a simple sand color that this is adding. With this tabletop, I'm going to do something a little bit different, and I'm going to add these fireballs. You can get them from Amazon. I'll link them below. And it just gives it a little bit more of a contrast, something a little bit different. They come in varied colors, and I have them in different colors, and they also come in different sizes. I just think it looks so unique. Just look at how simple that is. It's just simple to have fire as one of your elements. It's just super, super simple. So far, we've already set up the chairs, the sofa, the 2 tables that I absolutely love, and the tabletop fire pits that are just going viral everywhere this year, but they're so easy to just light it and go. It creates a whole nother ambiance for the space. So right now, since this is our outdoor living room, I will address some of the empty areas that are just a little blah because we've got so much white going on and neutral colors. I want to add a tree here, tables. I do want to do lamps, but I may edit them. I love a indoor lamp outside, but let's see. Let's get started with the tables. This gorgeous marble tabletop, it's just a little small accent thing It's just the right thing that we can do or add into the space that is just gorgeous. And she's perfect over there in that corner. Now we'll add one more, and that will be black. So right now the two tabletops do not match in color or size, but we're gonna see how it works. We'll bring back the two vases that I just truly love. I'll have to clean this up a bit before we bring it back. Let me clean it up now because I don't want to clean it up next to the sofa. These olive trees are so gorgeous and easy to put together. I think this is my fourth one. And I'm going to place an olive tree in this corner. I want to elevate it just a little bit. I can either use this Home Depot bucket or the Dollar Tree bucket. And just to figure out the height that I want it to be and how tall I want to elevate this tree. And I think it's nice and straight. We'll play with it and see, but I think that's the perfect height. And these are the limbs. They're so good. They're so good. So the tree comes in 4 parts. They're labeled, like this is labeled number 1. And then the tree base is labeled with the corresponding number 1, 2, and 3. And I like to open it and spread it. The limbs do come with wire, so you can pretty much position it any way you like. I just want to open it a little bit more just to give it, like the two of these are together, spread that out just to give it a little bit more of a natural feel. And yes, I have silk plants outside. See how gorgeous that is? And it's just a small olive tree. It's a 7-foot olive tree, but because I've placed, that's like perfect. Because I've placed a bucket in the bottom, I just pretty much created an 8-foot olive tree. And I don't want something overbearing in this corner, just a little something, right? And I think that's the reason why I love this tree so much. It's because it's not overbearing, it's not super full. It's great for a corner. And this is the number 2. Look at that, she's just gorgeous. And that's it. And so what I'll probably fill it up with is paper, and then I would fill it up with paper because it's underneath and it's not going to get wet. And then I'm going to put some mulch on top. But for today and for right now, I'm in love with her. Now let's bring these back. I cleaned them up. So right now we're just doing what we call fillers, right? How gorgeous is this? And this is just the backdrop. I have the table there. I have no problem creating that backdrop. Look at that. So good. Just goodness. And I love this. Oh, I love this olive tree in the corner here. It just adds so much more warmth, and it just takes it away. It gives it a cozy feeling. It takes it away from just being black, white, and boring. So you know I'm going to put some floral inside of those vases, but what I'm going to place, I don't know. Let's bring back, since we're creating an outdoor living space, let's bring back these lamps. I've had them outdoors. I don't know where I got them from. Probably, oh, that's divine. A Home Goods or someplace, or I could have purchased them through the trade. These are old. They're already starting to peel, but this part here is gorgeous and I love it. I've had them outside in various areas. This is so old, it's not even funny. But I want to see what they look like. I decided to use the Mercury because I have the mirror down here below for the cocktail table. So I decided to use the Mercury here just to pick up on what's going on in front. We're going to bring the other one here. I think that just creates such a vibe. It gives it its own little mood. That Mercury looks really good next to the table. It's picking up on the white lines in the rug. She's looking really, really good. I am loving this so far. I'm using 2 different lampshades. I'm totally aware. I'm working with the lampshades that I already have. And since it's outdoors, it really doesn't matter to me. And what I'll probably do with this outlet is put it on a timer, just like I did on the front porch, and it will come on automatic. All of the lights are on timers. They can automatically be set to come on whenever you would like them to come on. And even if I'm not going to come out here, but I'm inside and I can look out here and it's inviting. Let's talk about these lampshades and what I did. This table here is about 3 inches shorter than the black table on the other side. So I wanted to give it the same height at the top. So I'm using 2 different lampshades. And you know the bracket that holds the lampshade together, this is a smaller one and this is a taller one. To the eye, if you can look here and here, it almost seems like they're the same level. So you don't see that much of a distinct difference between the 2 heights, maybe 1 inch. And I'll show you guys. This bracket is about 2 inches taller than that one. So it raised the lampshade. And now I've created the illusion of these being the same height. Let's bring in some pillows. And I'm loving how this is coming together. Yes, I could bring in any color that I want, but I think I'm going to keep this whole area pretty neutral. So bringing in that mocha pillow, I think is the ticket for me. It is a Sherpa type fabric. And then I'll ground it with just another white pillow. This other side, I'm going to bring in this circular pillow here. I think that looks really, really cute. Yeah, she's doing the most. This is my H. I'm going to say this is my H. It's 2-sided. I can't get any more of these. Sorry. I gave out tons of them as gifts years ago. I've had these for about 3 or 4 years and they just wash so well. I'm thinking of putting this here. I kind of love that action. But I need a throw out here for cold nights. I think it's just a matter of how I'm positioning this. That's bugging me. Messy, but guess what? Not messy. I'll play with it later. We'll see how it goes. I want to add one more floral, and I think we have a winner in this area. This other trick that I've shown you guys how to use less floral is to add a vase inside of the vase. But this fits perfectly because it sits down inside. This does not. It kind of sits up and out, but I don't think I'm going to see it with the floral. So let's see what happens when I drop the floral inside. So you can always add the pool noodles, because I do that a lot. But I like to use the pool noodles out where it's going to get a lot of weather in case it rains. Since this is completely covered, it's okay for me to add paper at the bottom. And then let's see what happens when I drop them in now. See, it's a little bit more height. Yeah, that's much better. It just looks like it's draping over. And I like that effect with the white. This is really, really outdoorsy. Okay, let's see what the other side looks like. I think I want to do less on this side because I'm matching it and making it symmetrical only because of these lamps are stunning. But I think I want to do less over here and just kind of let it flow just a little bit. So it's not as busy. You can imagine if I add more. To me, that's an overkill. So I'm going to edit myself and just add a little bit because this side is already heavy with the olive tree. So I don't need to have height over here. It would look a little busy. But I do want to add some color to bring it in, and I don't necessarily know that I'm going to add anything in here. I think I've got enough. I have enough things that I've added, and it just looks amazing.
Everything about you perfectly undone, and I was like a statue staring into the sun. If I jump, I will fall, guaranteed. 20 seconds later, I did. If I jump, I will fall, guaranteed. 20 seconds later, I did. And I'm going down, and I'm going down, and I'm going down again, yeah. You don't need a lipstick to kill someone with a smile. Is this another trick I haven't played for a while? No. If I jump, I will fall, guaranteed. 20 seconds later, I did. If I jump, I will fall, guaranteed. 20 seconds later, I did. And I'm going down, and I'm going down, and I'm going down again, yeah. And I'm going down. I try not to fall for make-believe, but this is something else.
Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Creating with Mimi. Today we are in the outdoor living room space, and I cannot wait to share with you guys what I've come up with this year. So the question came up as to why do we have an outdoor living space? And for me, it's just to connect with nature, to be outside. It relaxes me, it reduces my stress level, and it's good for your health. This is why I put so much energy, or a little energy, or maybe too much energy into the outdoor living space. It is everything. It is an extension of my interior home, but mainly when we're outside in the summer, spring, and early winter, it is absolutely amazing. This year, it's no different. I started off cleaning things with the pressure washer and the sprayer. And I wanted to address some of the vegetation issues, i.e. a lack of flowers, real flowers in the backyard. I went over to Home Depot because my rose bushes were just hanging all over the place. I know you would say, where is the gardener? Well, when I see him, I will address these issues. But in the meantime, in between time, I went over to Home Depot to find all of the things that I needed in order to get these bushes upright again. The tool that you see me utilizing is a tool that I picked up at Amazon, and I'll put the link below. And what it does is it softens up the dirt and it allows you to plant every year or throughout the season more efficiently. My rose area, or my planter for these impatiens that I'm going to be using, pretty much is hard because it's covered with the roots from the palm trees. The palm trees have been here over 20 years and they are just growing outrageous. So this tool allows me to loosen up the soil, plant my flowers, and be more efficient, a lot faster. I love the color of the impatient. I decided to get multi, so there's pink, whites, loads of color, and different variations in the pink. So that's all that I'm going to have for real plants other than the rose bushes, which you don't really need to do too much for them to flourish. So I cleaned up everything and I took the sofa that was in this area from last year, if you recall, and I placed it in the balcony patio. That was amazing this entire past year, enjoying that space with the sofa and the turf. I loved walking out on the turf instead of a dirty surface, or every time I wanted to go out I needed to clean up, sweep up the area from the dust. With the turf, that's not necessarily needed. I'll come back to the turf a little bit later. Making the decision as to how I wanted to utilize the space, I decided to take 2 chairs from this location and 2 chairs from another area and paint them out black. I think that was one of the most impactful and best decisions that I made, was to paint out the chairs black. They are simply gorgeous. Painting out the furniture was so easy. I have this paint sprayer, and that was another good investment. I think I want to say a couple of years ago was to purchase the sprayer. The prep work, or prepping for the painting, is the hardest part. Once you prep and make sure everything else is covered up, you're literally spraying patio furniture. I think I sprayed these 4 chairs in about 5-10 minutes. Let it dry and then spray on a second coat. Now you guys know I love a crisp white pillow cover or cushion cover, and this year I needed to replace some of the cushions that I previously utilized because we store them outdoors, and the weather was so bad I didn't know that the lid had come off of the container that the pillow cushions are stored in. I get a lot of questions about the covers. All I do is get fabric, take it to my local upholstery, and ask them to make pillow covers for me. You can do the same thing and switch your colors from year to year if that's what you choose to do. The fabric that I'm using, it's not an outdoor fabric. It is a simple cotton fabric, and it's pre-washed. No matter the color, whether I'm using white or the green that I have at the fireplace, obviously it is a good fabric, but I sit them out. And I've had the green fabric for about 3 years now, and this white, prior to me replacing this set, maybe about 6 years. It lasts a long time. Next, I wanted to add a console table. I do not want to spend money unnecessarily, and I want to use what I already have. I decided to take 2 planters and create a console table out of the 2 planters. And this is how I created the beautiful new console table that I absolutely love. The table is 2 by 10 by 72. I made sure that it was long enough for me to utilize for a number of reasons. One would be to place drinks on behind the chairs, or I can turn it into a serving buffet and place food items or hot trays when we're outdoor dining. I'm just taking the vases that I had outdoor in another area, and I'm actually going to affix them to the board with L brackets. Really simple, very inexpensive. So what you see is I'm drilling the L brackets into the board, and then I'll place the vase in between all 4 brackets. The opening of the vase is a lot larger than the diameter of the board, so I flip the vase and the bottom would be attached to the board, and the traditional opening of the vase will be placed on the ground. Totally love the way this turned out. Very inexpensive. I used what I already had and I just attached it with L brackets. I debated back and forth as to whether or not I was going to place a rug on top of the turf, which is not a big deal. I place indoor rugs outdoors all the time, but I didn't know if I wanted to see more of the green turf or if I wanted to create that contrast. So I elected to choose this rug, which is a white wool rug, and it has very little contrasting colors, some black, some gray, and it has a scroll pattern. Absolutely gorgeous. And what I get from the contrast between the turf and the rug, it's nothing short of amazing. Now let's talk about this gorgeous cocktail table. Another one of my finds, I was at my local home goods store, and the top of the table is actually a piece of wall art, and I decided to make a table out of the wall art. Love, love, love. It is 36 inches in diameter and it's white. It has a scroll pattern on top of the table to give me texture that I'm looking for. The base of the table is just a random table that I had outside in another location, and I decided to put things together with the L brackets. L brackets are $2, so now I have a gorgeous cocktail table, which is perfect. I love a great cocktail table in any decor setting because it sets the tone, and it's usually the centerpiece or one focal point in a room. This is no different. I love to see color, so I am setting this cocktail table to look absolutely amazing from inside and out. Next, I painted some vases that I picked up for like $39. This is what the vase looked like before. It has like a gray and white speckle, which was not going to work for my decor style. I want to use very little gray and minimize the number of colors with one punch of color. So I painted these out black, and they are simply gorgeous. The black is so rich, and it just complements everything going on. Then I decided to take the topiary. I wanted to place the topiary inside of the black vase, but obviously the box was too large. This is the way I purchased the topiary, with the boxwood around it because it's supposed to be a boxwood topiary. I removed the box, placed the topiary inside of the black vase, and added lighting just for a small detail. For For a punch of color, I'm adding fuchsia or pink or hot pink. And everything came together absolutely amazing. I love this hot pink. I simply love the color. Pink for the season is a little unusual for outdoor living spaces, but I am simply loving it. The branches look so real. So I've got so much of the white and black going on. Popping in a fuchsia color or any color for a punch of color is absolutely the ticket. It's that contrast, the pink against the white, the black against the white, the gray against the white. Contrast is what creates the interest for this space. Next, I decided to round out the space by placing the round tables at each end. The tables are a glass top, but it was a see-through glass top. I wanted to create as much white as possible, so I painted out the glass top. So that is that added texture of layers on top of layers, and it just extends my color palette. Next are these wood candle holders that I found at Hobby Lobby. They were the perfect height, but I didn't want to use wood in this area, and I painted them out white. I will place the candle holders on the console table. At first I thought about putting another plant back there, but I wanted to create more white, more depth for color behind this gorgeous fuchsia. Some of the candle holders are glass clear and some of them are painted white, and it turned out absolutely perfect. Moving to the concrete seating area, I added more greenery, more plants, and more luscious vuva. I don't even know if that's a word, but I wanted everything to be extremely luscious. And the vases are not new and the plants aren't new. I just placed different plants that I already had inside of the vase. I used noodles to center it instead of sand or dirt, which makes it very difficult when you want to move a pot around. So with the noodles, it's not heavy, and I feel so comfortable moving pots around freely when I just want to make a simple change. The pots are different height. One is large. It is actually the same pot that I have made the console table out of, and I placed a topiary. Both flower pots are lit with solar lights, and which is gorgeous at night. The solar base is sitting behind the plant and it's getting enough sun during the day, and at night it automatically comes on. I recommend that you guys seriously consider purchasing these twinkle lights. They light up any space. I have used them over the entire backyard. I will be placing them in the dining area. I can't wait for you guys to see what my final look for the dining room will be this summer. Since I moved the cocktail table to the center of the living room, I moved the fire pit over to the side. I did want to continue and enjoy that fire pit on more cooler nights, and I think it's in the perfect spot. Adds to the decor, and I absolutely love it. The creme de la creme in the outdoor living space, I think, is the wall art that is behind me. This art was originally in the living room maybe 3 or 4 years ago. Now I've placed it outside and it stands center stage and ready for the bow. Absolutely love it. It completes the space and it really allows my outdoor living to feel like I'm indoors, and that is the goal. To create a space outdoor that I would love to sit in. It has every single color that I am utilizing in the outdoor space. The pink, beige, the black, the white. Absolutely gorgeous. It just brings everything together and creates the perfect outdoor living space. Enjoy the reveal. I hope that you guys will get some tips and some tricks that you can utilize in your space. Until next time, make every single day a great day.
Everything about you perfectly undone, and I was like a statue staring into the sun. If I jump, I will fall, guaranteed.
Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to Creating with Mimi. Today's video is all about the backyard patio makeover. I'm going to show you how we went from this to a spectacular space, outdoor living that everyone can enjoy. Today is pretty much installation day, and we're going to install lights, pillows, rugs, glamorous and inviting and ultra welcoming. Although I added floral and plants in the landscaping, I wanted to add a little bit more. So I went out and searched for pots. I needed to spray them because the size is perfect. It's very contemporary, straight lines, but the color, I did not want black on this patio area because I had enough black in the mulch. So I'm spray painting this white, and I can't wait to show you guys the end result. They came out absolutely amazing. Adding just a little bit faux floral on the table. It's a small table in the back area. I purchased these individual floral picks from Home Goods or Hobby Lobby, and all I'm going to do is place them inside of a vase. The color blue is a color that we're accenting in this outdoor space. I've got a bouquet of roses, some carnations, and I'm just going to place them in here. I love the type of arrangement because you can just switch it out with the season. It's not fussy. You don't need hot glue. All you need to do is purchase the floral that you love and pack it in there and put it together, and it's going to have an impact. Now pretty much it's time to decide on the rug that we're going to lay out. So I chose this blue and white rug because I know that I'm going to be working with some yellow pillows, and all of those colors work well together. So I'm just deciding on which orientation I'm going to place the rug because there's two columns that are a little awkward positioned. So they sort of break up my living room somewhat. It's going to be crucial the way that I place the rug in order to keep an outdoor living room environment. I do bring in indoor furniture outside, so you see me placing this sofa console table, which is gold. I'll place it outside on the rug, and then we're going to start bringing in patio furniture. The furniture has been placed, and now I'm switching out the cushions. And you guys have seen me do this quite often. I love a crisp white cushion Most cushions, when you purchase it from a store, it's like an off gray or a taupe, and it just doesn't come alive. But if you're purchasing something from Restoration Hardware, what they advertise for sale are white. You can choose different colors, but for the most part, if you're looking for a rich contemporary look, having a white cushion is the way to go. This propane fireplace set is to die for. I've used it numerous times on multiple projects and I absolutely love it. You have the fireside table that it surrounds it, so you can place glasses or you can place cups or some hors d'oeuvres on the table, and it's absolutely wonderful. I get asked a lot, why do I place indoor lamps outside? And one of the reasons is because I want to create that indoor living room feel, but outdoor. And that's a great tip. Bring in things that you would ordinarily have indoors, outdoors. So what you see now is I'm placing sandbags and I'm tying them around the lamp so that if there's bad weather, the lamp will not fall over and it weighs down the lamp. So that's a great tip. You guys can do the same thing. I've added color floral behind the sofa on the console table. Now those plants are live plants. It's just a fuchsia color that I wanted to bring in with the green. Then above, guys, I have the light fixtures for chandeliers, and they're from IKEA. These are those gorgeous white vases. I painted them white, I purchased them black, and I'm just sitting them out just outside of the living room area. I'm going to place some live plants in there just to add another punch of color. It is a punch of color. I think it's going to be that extra wow factor that I'm looking for. Check out this final reveal and enjoy the remainder of the video. Love, love, love this project and the way this patio turned out. Remember, this was the client's old patio furniture. This furniture is about 8 or 9 years old, but just changing out the cushion covers, it gives it a fresh take on an old backyard.
these high hopes. Do you feel the same? Do you want me, babe? Or is it just a game? 'Cause I got high hopes.
Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Creating with Mimi. Today we are talking about outdoor dining, outdoor entertaining. I have several different setups for this season. This is the second setup, and I'm calling this the black and white. However, I wanted to use some texture, and this runner was ideal. It is texture, it's black, white, and then it has that woven tan color. I simply love this table runner. Next, I will throw in that unexpected element, and I decided to add additional lighting. The lighting is a table lamp. You can plug the lamp in a socket, or you can use a bulb that needs no electricity. These are rechargeable from Amazon. I will leave a link. They are absolutely perfect for outdoor dining or any area of your house where you choose not to use a plug to light your lamps. I place them on the kitchen island. I also have gorgeous overhead chandeliers, and it has a gold inlay. I've shown these before. They've been up maybe 3 years. Love them. They're from IKEA. So let's get started. I selected black placemats because I needed some color contrast on the long white table, and it just ties in with the other elements. Enjoy the video. I would love for you to get tips and tricks that you can use for your decor. As always, make every day a great day.
Just like you. it just a game? 'Cause I got high hopes. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, every moment tonight, they led me to you. Every single time you look at me, I lose it too. Why don't you come sit next to me? Let things happen naturally, like it used to be. I don't wanna go and waste another day, mess it up again, lost in my way. I'll be the one to have the highest price to pay. If I make it home tonight, may I hold you one last time? Let me hold you one last time. What if it's too late for me now? What if you're gone to someone else, so we can never be the same? How can I make up for my sins? Now I'm lonely and it kills me. Can you hear me, babe? I'm lonely. I know you don't wanna talk, but just pick up the phone. We could go for a walk, talk about the things we know. Why don't you come sit next to me? Let things happen naturally, like it used to be. I don't wanna go and waste another day, mess it up again, lost in my way. I'll be the one to have the highest price to pay. If I make it home tonight, may I hold you one last time? Let me hold you one last time.
This is our third section for the patio this summer. This is my love language. I am enjoying this. It does take a lot of time. We're outdoors. I'm not mic'd up, so excuse the barking dog, the airplanes, the water, everything that's going on. But I'm outdoors and I'm having a great time. The first section was the living room, then we have the dining area, and this is pretty much called just another lounge area. There's actually 4 sections to this back patio, but I will be addressing 3. It is a little late this year for setting up, but I'm in California and we're still troubled with morning drizzles. It's beautiful right now. It's about 74 degrees and the weather's perfect, but in the morning sometimes it is a drizzle or a light rain. And even though we're underneath the patio, I do have some rugs that may be exposed that I don't necessarily want to get wet. Taking my time getting this together. It will probably be a very hot summer. And I'm not sure what is wrong with this barking dog, but oh well. We in America love our dogs, right? So I'm gonna start by painting another layer of paint on this glass tabletop. It was glass. I do have a video as to how you can paint your glass tabletops a color. I've had this table for about, I don't know, gosh, over 20 years. At first the table this is from the old Bombay, the Bombay store. Leave a comment for all of you guys that remember the Bombay. So it was inside of the house when I first purchased it. The bottom of it was the iron color wrought iron. It has been black, now it's white. I keep things for a very long time. So it will come out and have another life at a different time. All right, I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit and I'm gonna move it out of the way. I hope, I think I can. A little bit, let's see. Okay guys, I just decided to give up on speaking and decided to do a voiceover. Right now I am editing out the space, just removing items that I probably will not use. I decided to spray the area that I will have furniture or seating placement, and this spray I cannot speak enough about. I will leave a link in the description. No bugs, no ants, nothing, nada. It is wonderful, and one spray pretty much in the beginning of the season, the summer, and it will last me throughout until we get another rain. Absolutely love this stuff. I use it around the entire property. I'm working with a lot of black this year for 2023, and it's just a classic clean color. I'm adding the stripe to have interest. Also guys, keep in mind that you are your own producer of this project. I'm my own editor of the project. As I'm going along, I have things in my mind that I actually want to do, but it all depends on the way it folds out. This isn't pre-planned. Just the general concept is I'm allowed to edit just like you are allowed to edit whatever it is that you want in your home, as long as you're creating your own utopia and you're making your home your sanctuary. Enjoy the process along with me, starting off with this striped rug. For this area, I decided on orange terracotta being my pop of color, and I will combine the two rugs, the orange and the black. It is loads of texture, color, and interest in the space, and I absolutely love it. The black and white striped is an outdoor rug. The terracotta orange print rug is an indoor rug, but I love it. I don't care that it's indoor. I will be utilizing it. It's a 5x7, and I will take an indoor rug, use it outside all day long as it's very pleasing to the eye. And I try to make sure that I maintain it as best as possible. Let's talk about these chairs. The chairs were white, and they were great as a white color, but when I painted them black, it gave the chair new life. That black with the terracotta and the stripe, it is absolutely gorgeous. The chairs look rich. They look brand new. These are the chairs. They were off-white, white color. Over the years, they turned into an off-white. I'm so glad that I painted them black because now the chair has taken on a new meaning. Next, I'm bringing in this small table and I'm using it as a base for the glass tabletop that I painted previously. And I needed something round. I wanted it to be pretty low profile to the ground, but not super low. I love the detail of the wire. We're not going to see the wood, but that's okay. It is just the black wire with the scroll pattern that I absolutely love. I'm going to try to move this table and get it over to the new location without breaking the top. I'm spraying the finish enamel to give it a little bit more protection, and I really think it's going to work. I'm hoping it does work. Bringing in the remaining 2 chairs, there will be 4 chairs in this area. Cleaning off the back mirror. This mirror stays out year round, but you can see all of the dirt on the right corner and what it looks like when it's cleaned on the left side. purchased the jute cushion at my local Home Goods. I thought it was just perfect. It allows more comfort in the chair because this is a hard plastic chair, and just to have a little bit more comfort, you'll sit longer. Loving the way things are coming together with the white table, the wired base, the black chairs. Decided to add a beige pillow. Next, I'm addressing the tree base, the planter, and there's a simple trick. I went over to the local 99-cent store and picked up the pool noodles. They're only like $1. I will cut them to size, different sizes, it really doesn't matter. I will use them to add filler inside of the vase. The fun part, it's time to decorate. The table has dried. I can start bringing things onto the table that I want to see every day that I absolutely love. The candles that I'm placing on the table are battery operated. I found them in the corner, probably purchased them some time ago for a client and decided not to use them, but it's going to be to my advantage because I'm using them now. They're battery operated and you have a remote control. Enjoy the remaining of the video. Leave a comment and let me know what was your favorite part. Until next time, make every single day a great day.
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. We don't have to move so fast, baby, I will show you how you can catch my vibe. And right away, got so much time looping in the blurry lights. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my
Hello, beautiful people. Today we are all about outside dining. We will be outside all summer long, and I can't wait to share with you. Currently, you're looking at my beautiful new dining room tables. I love this table. Last year it was white. This year I have the gorgeous walnut color pedestal dining table, and I have placed two together. They are fit for a king. Strong, sturdy, and I absolutely love them.
All right, people, it is really trying to jam and get this done. My sofas have already been sprayed. They're not sofas, they're benches that I had made. They've been sprayed, and already the bugs are seeing the white, so they're flying to it. So I got to figure that out as to how to keep the bugs off of it. But I sprayed it, so let's see how well that works with the spray. Now it's time to move the tables back. These are my new gorgeous tables this year. They're pedestal tables. This is a double pedestal table with a walnut finish. I am loving it. It's so far, the total width in putting the two tables together is 168 inches. I am going to just put this back here just as like a backdrop accent sort of thing. It was on the fireplace last year or somewhere. No, it was on the table somewhere around the fireplace. I just love them. So I will work with them again. Now you can tell that this is just beautiful ceramic. It literally was outside all year and it still looks new, and I haven't even cleaned it yet.
I'm switching out this shade here to the black. My benches have come in. They are lovely. They're super, super white, and I'm loving that. I know I'm gonna be a brave girl, but I have this solution, and I use it on the inside at the dining room table, so I'm gonna use it outside. All you do is spray on there, and it really does prevent your furniture from staining. So we're gonna put it to the test and see how well it does on the white furniture, super, super white outside, right? So if it works well for this, then I know it's dynamic. Let's get started. I'm gonna switch out these, hang new lights on this side. We've never had lights on this side. And then I'm gonna put the lights on all of the trees, the branches, the trees. It is gonna be a light day. A light day. Let's get started. These are the, didn't wanna do that, the Nemo shades. And I've had these up for maybe, I don't know, 3-4 years. They're not bad. I could probably wash them, but guess what? I got the wrong size. I have the wrong color, not size, the wrong color. I want to go with the black. Isn't that cute? They're still black, and it has the gold inset, which is really cute. Just darling. And it's uber simple to put together. This is Velcroed.
I know for some to have white outside is a lot for people, but for me it's not. I literally enjoy the things that I want to look at on a daily basis. So we will be back to entertaining to the levels we were prior to COVID, and I'm excited. I can't wait. And that meant for the outside at least there was 3 or 4 massive parties for friends in the summertime. So just really enjoying this, or just having dinner out with just your significant other. Last year I had the tables, they were on casters. I haven't decided if I'm going to put these tables on casters because they are pedestal, so they're awful heavy. But so far it's not that difficult to lift. The flooring is not the easiest flooring to move things on because it's a slate, so it has this uneven texture and any leg can get caught in there. I think this is a good enough distance. Before you guys decide that you want to try this, keep this in mind that this is banquette seating. You do need to slide in, slide out. That may be difficult for some of your guests or for you, but I don't mind. So I've only made the actual seating wide enough for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 people on this side. The table you could actually seat 16 with the chairs that I've purchased for this table. It will definitely seat 16, which I love. We're not gonna do a full setup today because I have a couple of parties coming up, and I will try to film some of the party setup, which is pretty spectacular, if I do say so myself, when we're entertaining. But today I'm just gonna introduce the new table because she's absolutely gorgeous, the new benches that I'm using for out here, and my new light fixtures are the same light fixtures that I had before, but I just switched out and put a different shade. Haven't decided if I'm going to add pillows on this, and I might add a few pillows on here just to be sure that my guest is completely comfortable. I really wish I could sit on this, but I can't because she is wet and I have on black, so I don't even want it to transfer. Let's get started with the table setup. These are Old Faithfuls, and I've utilized these I don't know how many times, but it just works. So I'll be bringing them back. What I'm doing for the party is a little bit different. I'm going to bring in the gold, but since I have the mercury lamps over in the living room, I will use them here. I've made this type of floral before, so I'm not going into the tutorial, but I will link how I make this with the beechwood. So this particular beechwood, guys, is all over the backyard, so I'm just bringing it in. And they're beautiful. Let's fix this so it can be seen. In case you're wondering, once this backyard is set, it's set for the summer, whether it is the summer or if I'm doing something for Christmas or the holidays. Once it's set, it's pretty much set. You cannot ever have too many candles. So let's do one here. These candle canisters, they come in a set, and I will link that set below for you. I literally have maybe 2 sets because I use them a lot, but just for purposes of today, I'm just going to give you a minimum overtake. The party that's going to be coming up shortly, this table will be completely set up different. I will use a tablecloth because the colors are black and white and gold,
I will bring back those candle holders, but the walnut color table, I will remove it just so that I can have that classic element of the white tablecloths and the black, the crystal, that sort of thing. That's the vibe that it's going to be.
Let's talk about this chair that I'm bringing in. These are at IKEA and they're there year round. I've been looking at this chair for about 3 years. I can show you guys the old chairs that were here. These are the old chairs. Now this used to be a dark wood, so the sun has killed it, but the fabric is still in decent condition. It's just now starting to tear a little bit. I'm gonna keep these because I know that I can repurpose them. I can paint them out, and then the only thing that I need to reupholster is the cushion. But this is a gorgeous chair, and I've had it outside for at least 6 years, but it's had its day. I did decide to replace these chairs, and I went back and forth, no arms, and I elected on having an arm on the chair. The only thing that I will do is, because I want people to linger for a long time, and this is a hard seat, I am going to add in a cushion, and it's just gonna make it a lot more comfortable. The color black is, you know, what we've got going on this season. And I just think they're going to be ultimately very, very comfortable. So let's place one on this end here. But just like that, I have transferred this entire area to something that's a little bit more elevated than what it was last year. I love the wood. This is teak wood. If I haven't said so already, these were $45 or so at Home Goods. They're $65 at IKEA. That's why I snatched up all the ones that I could at Home Goods. I will continue to put in the cushions, but she's gorgeous. And I actually have room on this side if I wanted to add even 2 armless chairs, so I could set up a plate here as well. So one more plate if I need to. But I love this. I envisioned this so many years ago, and now it's coming to fruition. I just didn't want to go out and buy something new. It's a teak wood. It should last forever. That's why the investment for me was not that important. Well, it's important, but it wasn't a huge investment to switch this out, and then to know what I can do with it even moving forward years from now. I plan on having this table. When I get tired of this color wood, I may paint this table out white. You may see me paint it out black, but this is the setup for the table. This year, pretty much, unless I'm entertaining or giving a party, this is it. And guess what, guys? I love her.
Every moment tonight, they led me to you. Every single time you look at me, I lose it too. Why don't you come sit next to me? Let things happen naturally, like it used to be. I don't wanna go and waste another day, mess it up again, lost in my way. I'll be the one to have the highest price to pay. If I make it home tonight, may I hold you one last time? Let me hold you one last time. What if it's too late for me now? What if you're gone
Okay, hello you beautiful people. So I did promise you a setup of what this table would look like for a party that I'm going to give. And so today, this video, or this part of the video, is going to show you guys this gorgeous table and how I will set it up for a party. And this is a birthday celebration, but it's kind of like business casual. We talked about my absolutely gorgeous bench with my white pillows, the walnut table that is fit for a king, and the walnut chairs with the black seats. So the theme for the party is going to be black and white, and gold. And that's the way I'm going to set the table up. Let me give you guys one other tip. These are the pillows here that were made for the bench, right? But my pillow inserts did not come in time, so I couldn't set the pillows up. So what I did, guys, I just went and got some Euro shams. I had these off of my bed, and I just took the Euro shams, and it doesn't have a down pillow inside, which I absolutely hate, but it's big enough. And I wanted to add pillows just so it's comfortable back here for my guests to sit and lounge for hours. I sprayed the bench already. I've used it for a gathering once. So far, no spots. What typically happens is the bugs are drawn to the white. So I'm struggling with the bugs, but I think once I get some candles on the table to help me combat with the bugs, that will be great. So let's get started with this setup. It's drop dead gorgeous. I knew I was going to go with a black and white because of the black and white paint that we have going on. Oh my gosh, I just love everything that is in this backyard. The columns were already white, but I switched the shade out to black, and we've got white, and the third color is this walnut. So let's get started. I'm going to start off with the white tablecloth. This is not custom. This is something you can just pick up online in the store, Amazon. I will leave a link for these tablecloths, but they're not even a linen. It's almost like a polyester, but it looks really good. It looks so well like a linen. And I will stretch that out. And since this table is so long, I will put two of these together. I've halfway ironed my tablecloths, but an easy fix, guys, is to just take them to the cleaners. They will iron them for you, but this is good enough. The little details of stuff like that, I just don't let it bother me to the point of I'm not comfortable. If I'm comfortable with it, it's all good. If I have guests that it bothers that particular guest, well then you probably shouldn't be here, because the whole purpose of all of this and entertaining is to actually have your guests be comfortable, enjoy themselves for the evening. Look at what this white tablecloth does. It has completely changed the aspect of decor, and it has elevated the decor. We're going to start this off with our centerpiece. and I'll place it right here, this gorgeous vase. That's one. I actually have two, and what I did, if you notice, I placed some water in the bottom of it just to ground it a little bit more because what's coming on top is pretty heavy. Let's get the second one. Since we're going with an elegant black and white theme, let's put that right there. I wanted to keep the centerpiece simple but elegant. And the other tip, this is a clear vase, so who's ever on the other side, in order to see all the festivities that's going on the opposite side of the table, or to talk to individuals, I try to place the vases where people may or may not sit. Like you can see, it's in front of this chair, but it's off-centered. So that's off-centered. This is off-centered. And now I will go get the pieces that I've already made. There's video to show you how I made these individual pieces. I'm not sure if it's coming out before this or after this, but the floral that's made for this. Now I think this is off a little bit, so I'm gonna have to move it over. From this position, I can tell that it's just off maybe a foot based on what's coming. So let's bring this down a little bit more. Bring this over, and that's gorgeous. Say hello to a night full of absolute gorgeousness. Simply divine. And I will place that inside. Wow. Just utterly gorgeous. Let's get the next one. We need to raise the top back up. I've been storing these. But look at her. Ooh, she's gorgeous. Let's turn her around a little bit. I think right there. Now for these, I was working with black, white. We have just black silk floral here. This gold floral is just drop dead gorgeous. Drop dead gorgeous seems to be the theme, but she is. Now I'm going to show you guys all of the noodles that we've been working with so far. This would be the third rendition. I think it's, so the noodles has been pink, blue, and now it's black and white. It is the same noodle. All right, look at her. She's just beautiful. We're going to place her on this side, on the ends. Ever so gorgeous. Now, none of this is hot glued, so sometimes the floral may come loose, but we're okay with that. Let's put this back inside, and I'm gonna just put that around like so. These noodles turn inward to close it up. If you're finding that you might have a couple of holes, there we go. Since we're working with the black and white, I want to add some black and white candles on the table, and I will be tucking it in various areas. So gorgeous. We've got the black, the gold, and I'm going to open this up a little bit just so I could tuck this in a little bit more. This is so stunning, and at night when this lights up, it is drop dead gorgeous. Okay, so you guys see if you can count how many times I'm going to say drop dead gorgeous. In the center of this, I will be adding just candles. Let's put it in the center there. Let me straighten up this tablecloth. It's just really bugging me, and I'm not really understanding what's going on, people. I've used this tablecloth before with no problems. Even with the centerpiece, well, we've got a massive centerpiece, but I'm going to create a centerpiece inside of a centerpiece. And even with that being here, I'm still going to create what we call a triangular effect with these candles. You guys know my motto. You could never have too many candles. Everybody looks gorgeous via candlelight. So these are a little bit smaller. Let's put that one there and this here. How gorgeous is that? Then we're going to just sporadically take, and these are like halfway done already. I've been using these forever, and we'll sporadically place these on the table. Once I get the plates on the table, I'll really be able to see where I want to place candles. Let's just sit these for right here for now. Coming off with all of the white, I'm going to come in with something a little bit heavier, and the black charger is what I'll be using today. I think that is just gorgeous. Let's move those there. And we'll set up, I think we're going to set up for 14. Let's move those over. So I'm setting up for 14 today, and just already this table looks divine and delightful. I decided to go with black on black, black gorgeous plates on top of the black chargers, just adding so much more dynamic and dimension. The plates are not even the same shape. They're black matte, but they're different sizes and different shapes. This is just so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, this black and white, it is just rich on top of richness. And I simply love it. And we're just gonna layer on with the white napkins, right? And these are gorgeous. I've shown you these before, but the rings are pearlized. Oh my gosh, that is so darling. And we're just gonna place them on top of the black plates to create that contrast effect, just like so. And I'm slanting them, so I'm placing them on an angle. You can do it straight up and down. That looks cute too. Matter of fact, that looks cuter. So I will place them straight up and down. And I've already, oh my God, she's so cute. Place the napkin rings, the napkins inside of the napkin rings just to save time. I'm mixing them up a bit. How gorgeous is this? So, so gorgeous. Tonight, lighting this up. Okay, there's one more thing that I want to bring onto this table, and I'll be right back. And that is my tabletop lamp right there. That would be perfect. Let's put that there. We'll move this here. I have so many of these because I just simply fell in love with them. I will be showing you the night angle for this table, and these lamps are so gorgeous. Everybody should run. This is one of those items that I'm honestly telling you guys, run, get them before they're no longer available, because they're just gorgeous. You can get them in any color, not any color, but they come in gold, black, white. I've seen them in pink, gray, blue. It adds so much to the table, and this year I'm placing them all over the property. On any table, that is a table back here, you will see one of these table lamps. It will either be gold or black. I will be partying with them all summer long and throughout the season. I've ordered so many. I can't wait for them to come in, because this is, again, one of those items that once it's gone, it's gonna be gone. So now I can add more candle holders. And these are the smaller ones that I have. And typically I place them at each plate so that everybody has candle lit, something that's lighting up the table. Lighting up your face, because again, everyone looks good candlelit. And this is the table setting for the guest table, the main table. I'll show you guys these table lamps tonight so that you can see how much they really do add to your tablescape, to your ambiance. And even though these candles are not lit yet, I have about another hour or two, maybe 1 hour left, and then I'll light the candles and show you guys how magnificent this table looks when it's lit.
Remember when we went to Hollywood? We did stuff that we never thought we would. Backstage parties, drinks and limousines, yeah. I told you that I loved you, then you said that you love me. Let's not put a label on it, 'cause you call it what you want. Yeah, you call it what you want. A lot of good things that are coming, so let's call it what we want. Yeah, we call it what we want. Yeah, we call it what we want. Sunshine in a crowd, we never hesitate. Let us rise to the clouds. We got nothing to lose, I know the time is right. Let us light up the fuse. And I know, and I know, and I know, and I know we're perfect, you and I. And I don't, and I don't, and I don't, and I don't giving up without a fight. What I feel, what I feel, I know it's...
These pots are simply gorgeous. Let's see how to get them out of here. They are packaged so well so that they don't break. Look at that. Gorgeous. There is a trio, and I chose the color gray, but they do come in a taupe, and I may paint this later because I don't know, I'm not a big gray girl, but it's kind of earthy, it's kind of neutral. We'll see. This is the trio, and then you get the 3 plugs if you want to plug in the hole. So you could use these indoor or outdoor. Just simply gorgeous. I'm using them outdoor, but I will put felt on the bottom of these because I'm sitting them on top of a glass table and I don't want the glass to be scratched. What I like about the bows is the varying sizes. This one's super large. So the varying sizes, along with the different heights, I think that looks just gorgeous. And I like the gray because I'm going to bring in a camel color. So this is working out perfect. When I sit down, if I could sit on my sofa, it seems like it's a little bit drier. Oh, that's just gorgeous. That's perfect because I've got the different heights, the different variations. The color is different with the black, the white on the chair. And so now I'll make a fire pit, a tabletop fire pit. And this is just gorgeous. Instead of having a fireplace down here, I'll have the fire pits going. And they're just wonderful because you can just light them up with a candle lighter. And you don't have to worry about propane or any of that, and you get the same exact feeling that you would from a fire pit. I'll place the mulch at the bottom, so let's put a little bit more. When I did the upstairs balcony, I put the tiki pot right next to the mulch, and I thought it would be okay. And one of you guys told me that it could catch on fire, so thank you for that. So pretty. I love the brown. It's like a beach sandy color. It's sand, right? But it's so, the color that it's adding, that's another dimension of decor. Just a simple sand color that this is adding. With this tabletop, I'm going to do something a little bit different, and I'm going to add these fireballs. You can get them from Amazon. I'll link them below. And it just gives it a little bit more of a contrast, something a little bit different. They come in varied colors, and I have them in different colors, and they also come in different sizes. I just think it looks so unique. Just look at how simple that is. It's just simple to have fire as one of your elements. It's just super, super simple. So far, we've already set up the chairs, the sofa, the 2 tables that I absolutely love, and this is it. She's gorgeous. Just that white, setting it off against the white that's here. White, and then we've got more white. I'm gonna make the fire pit that I made for the balcony. I'll make one here, and I won't force you guys to go look at another video. I'll try to get close-ups and show you what that looks like. This time I'm gonna do things a little bit different. One of you guys made a good suggestion. When I did the fire pit on the balcony, I used all mulch as a base, and that person suggested that that wasn't that best of an idea because she said the mulch could catch on fire, which is true. So this time around, I'm gonna use the mulch on the bottom as a bottom base, and then I'm gonna use sand on the medium base. And the sand's gonna help weigh this down. One time I had plants here and I put a little dirt. I didn't have any sand in it, and it just spilled over into the pool. It was a mess. So the sand will definitely help weigh it down. Dig a hole inside, pretty, not super deep, but enough so that this cup just sits down in here. Okay, so I've shown you guys this bowl. She's white, she's gorgeous. It's a clay bowl with a shiny white finish. We just made the table. She's gorgeous as well. Girl, we just working with nothing but gorgeous things over here. So let's get started with the tabletop fire pit. And this is what I'm doing. There's nothing about this that's the correct way. This is just the way that I've decided that I want to do this particular tabletop. Let's get started. I'm just going to fill this with mulch. You can use mulch, you can use sand, you can use fire sand. I'm doing mine with mulch because it's easier, it's light.
Wow, that's beautiful. These I purchased at Lowe's. I will leave a link, but I'm gonna say run, don't walk. And you can go to your local home and garden company and get the black pebbles.
Feels like an ocean. The way you're touching me must be emotion. The way it's meant to be, all the emotion. Spinning in my head, feels like an ocean. Baby, there ain't nobody like you. No, it's true. Could do the things you do just like you. Baby, there ain't nobody like you. Do you feel the same? 'Cause I got high hopes. Do you want the same? 'Cause baby, all I got is high hopes. Do you feel the same? Do you want me, babe? Or is it just a game? 'Cause I got high hopes. Maybe I'm crazy, but something in my mind tells me it's easy to make it come around. I think you want me the same way I want you, almost so easy. Baby, there ain't nobody like you. No, it's true. Could do the things you do just like you. Baby, there ain't nobody like you. Do you feel the same? 'Cause I got high hopes. Do you want the same? 'Cause baby, all I got is high hopes. Do you feel the same? Do you want me, babe? Or is it just a game? 'Cause I got high hopes. I got high hopes. Do you want the same? 'Cause baby, all I got is high hopes. Do you feel the same? Do you want me, babe? Or is it just a game? 'Cause I got high hopes. all I got is high hopes. Do you feel the same? Do you want me, babe? Or is it just a game? 'Cause I got high hopes.
If you like this video, hit that like button or subscribe. You will be notified each time there is a new upload. Until next time, make every day a great day.